Strength and Sacrifice. The stories of Kunti and Madri. Kunti. Kunti, originally named Pritha, was the daughter of King Shursena, a powerful Yadava king. However, she was adopted by Kuntibhoja, a close friend of her father, and was raised as his daughter. From a young age, Kunti was known for her beauty, grace, and devotion. Her upbringing in a royal household ensured that she received a comprehensive education, particularly in the principles of dharma and the scriptures. Kunti's early life was marked by a deep sense of duty, humility, and respect for her elders, which were qualities that she would carry with her throughout her life. One of the most significant events in Kunti's early life was when she served the sage Durvasa with great devotion. Pleased with her service, the sage granted her a boon: she could invoke any deity and receive a child from them. Out of curiosity, Kunti tested the boon by invoking the sun god, Surya. To her astonishment, she was blessed with a son, Karna, whom she secretly set adrift in a river to avoid scandal. This incident would later play a crucial role in the Mahabharata. Kunti's marriage to Pandu, the prince of Hastinapura, was arranged as part of a strategic alliance between the kingdoms. Pandu, a brave and capable warrior, was chosen as the king of Hastinapura after his elder brother Dhritarashtra was deemed unfit to rule due to his blindness. Kunti's marriage to Pandu marked the beginning of her journey as the queen of Hastinapura. Despite the challenges that lay ahead, Kunti's strength, wisdom, and devotion to her family would make her a central figure in the epic saga of the Mahabharata. Madri. Madri was the princess of the kingdom of Madra, known for her stunning beauty and royal lineage. As the daughter of King Shalya, Madri grew up in a noble and affluent environment, receiving the best education and training in the arts, particularly in music and dance. Her upbringing instilled in her a deep sense of pride in her heritage, and she was known for her grace, poise, and elegance. Madri's beauty was often the subject of admiration, and she was regarded as one of the most beautiful women of her time. Madri's marriage to Pandu came about after Kunti had already married him. Pandu, as the king of Hastinapura, took Madri as his second wife, which was a common practice among royalty at the time to form strong alliances between kingdoms. Despite being the second wife, Madri was treated with respect and love by Pandu. However, her relationship with Kunti was more complex. Though there was mutual respect, there was also an underlying tension due to the dynamics of sharing a husband. Madri's life after marriage was challenging due to the curse that Pandu had received, which prevented him from having children through normal means. This curse put a strain on the relationship between the royal couple, but Kunti, who had the boon to invoke gods and bear children, selflessly shared this boon with Madri. Through this, Madri bore the twins Nakula and Sahdeva, who would become renowned warriors in the Mahabharata. The bond between Kunti and Madri, though complicated by their shared husband, was also marked by mutual respect and understanding. Madri's life was marked by devotion to her husband, and this devotion ultimately led to her tragic end. When Pandu died due to the curse, Madri, feeling responsible for his death, chose to commit sati, an ancient practice where a wife would immolate herself on her husband's funeral pyre. She believed that Kunti was better suited to raise their children and chose to follow Pandu in death, showing her deep love and dedication. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, share your thoughts in the comments below.